Yeah, Ben, well, I actually saw the smoke start up around 3 p.m. this afternoon, and the smoke actually started at one place. I'll get out of the screen here so you can see. It started at the left of your screen and traveled up towards the mountain. As you can see, actually to the right now, you can see a little bit of black smoke coming, a little bit of flames up on the right side of the mountain. I've seen large flames, lots of smoke, and I've seen helicopters and a lot of smoke jumpers. And right now we have no cause of the fire, and actually I'm going to hold on. Right now, we have no cause on the fire as of right now, but we will continue to update you with more information. Reporting live here in Bozeman, I'm Noah Schmick, Montana Right Now. Yeah, Greg, well, I just saw the fire start up right here behind me around 3 p.m. It all started actually to the left side of your screen. You can see the little bit of smoke that started. That's exactly where it started, and it spread upwards, and now the most intense flames are towards the top where large and small engine tankers have been dropping fire retardant. We know that the fire is about 10 acres in size, but we don't know the actual cause of the fire. We will continue to update you throughout the night on this fire. Reporting live in Bozeman, I'm Noah Schmick, Montana Right Now.
Yeah, so we want to know exactly what extra precautions were taken, because the iconic, it's the M Trail, and I saw so many personnel coming out here from everywhere. What extra precautions were taken overnight?
Yeah, Bradley, well, I can tell you that right around 3 p.m. is when I actually got here on scene, and you can see right behind me that the smoke is relatively calm, but the difference here is really, Bradley, is that you can see that the wild grass here along the road, it is actually blowing in the opposite direction, because the fire started down at the bottom here and spread quickly upwards. That wind now is completely the opposite direction.
This one down for us, just the mood right now this morning.
Yeah, Bradley. Well, when I was here all last night, or all yesterday, really, I mean, it was lined all the way down Bridger Canyon Road, all the way to Bozeman. That's about 10 minutes away, lined with cars. People were taking videos, and the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office, they actually said that they had overwhelming amount of calls of information, as well as, just whoever's on the mountain. They were letting the sheriffs know, who was in danger. So the community really coming out in full support and really helping out these first responders.
How many agencies responded?
Yeah, well, Bradley, at last count, they say that there was about 100 personnel, first responders on scene. What I saw yesterday, I saw Park County from Livingston. I saw the Montana Highway Patrol. I saw the Gallatin County Sheriffs, the Bozeman Police. All sorts of different agencies were out here trying to fight this fire. And overnight, they created that fire line. And you can see, just that mountainous terrain. That's why it's so hard to put out this fire, Bradley.
Noah Schmick, he's been on the scene from the very beginning since that fire flared up yesterday afternoon. Noah, we understand there is actually now mandatory evacuations in place in that area tonight.
Yeah, Ben, well, right now the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office, they are evacuating everyone from Bridger Canyon all the way to Jackson Creek Road and all the way to I-90. Now, Sheriff Bridger Gutkin, he's telling me that no one should be calling 911 at all unless they're directly impacted by the fire. And he advised everybody to instead go to the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office Facebook page, where all the information can be found. But we'll continue to update you live on the air as well as online as we continue throughout the night. Reporting live here in Bozeman, I'm Noah Schmick, Montana Right Now. Well, we are just now learning that the Bridger Foothills Fire has just crossed the Bridger Canyon Road, and now there are structures now being lost. And right now I can tell you that the Brackett Creek residents have been notified of the possibility of having to evacuate. They are urging residents in that area to evacuate voluntarily. And but as we can tell you right now, the structures are being lost on that other side of the Bridger Canyon Road. And I'm going to go ahead and send it on over to Greg Perez for weather. And there's a lot of wind and gusty winds right now.
Noah Schmick, he's been our Ironman this evening. He was our Ironman yesterday. Noah, you've been tracking this fire since mid-afternoon on Friday. We know evacuations are in place from Jackson Creek Road to I-90. What's the latest on the evacuation efforts this evening?
Yeah, Ben, well, according to a new press release by the Custer-Gallatin National Forest, they say that the Bridger Foothills Fire is now estimated at 11,000 acres. And I want to make sure I get these evacuations right for you. Now, in that press release, I have a few more things to tell you, and it's about injuries to firefighters that were fighting up on the hills. And I'm actually going to step out so I can show you more of this fire. But one injury is confirmed due to a rolling rock to a firefighter, and the individual has been treated and released. A separate incident occurred on Saturday with 3 firefighters deploying a firefighting shield, and they're being treated at Bozeman Health for fire inhalation.
Noah Schmick talked with fire officials earlier this afternoon about how serious the situation is just north of Bozeman.
Yeah, Corey. Well, the Bridger Foothills Fire here in Bozeman, it started at around 3 o'clock, around the afternoon hours on Friday, and it's been growing ever since. In the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office, they're evacuating people around the Bridger Mountain Range. Now Sheriff Brian Gukin, he is telling residents to not call 911 as the phone lines are being overwhelmed. And if you are going to call 911, it is if you are directly impacted by the fire. All information on the fire can be found on Facebook at the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office Facebook page, and we will continue to update you online as we continue to learn more. Reporting in Bozeman, I'm Noah Schmick. Back to you. Yes, Sydney. Well, the residents who were evacuated will have from 8 a.m. till noon to go past the roadblocks behind me and go check in on their homes. But this does not include the areas from Stone Creek to Brackett Creek, which will remain closed. Now, right now, the visibility is still very poor outside. And of course, it's a little bit dark, but once it turns 8 o'clock and the sun comes up, you'll see a lot of livestock, a lot of debris in the area. So the sheriff's office is asking that you drive slowly and carefully. And Sydney, when I got out of the car, the first thing I noticed is the cold temperatures, as well as I can only smell smoke out here. So they're really taking advantage of the weather for people to go back and check in on their homes. Reporting live here in Bozeman, I'm Noah Schmick, Wake Up Montana. Yeah, good morning, Sydney. Well, the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office, they named today a Neighbors in Need Recovery, Relief, and Support Day after announcing that more than 20 homes have been destroyed by the Bridger Foothills Fire. Now, up on your screen are organizations who are ready to help out those impacted by the fire today at the Gallatin County Fairgrounds, starting at 8:30 this morning until 6:30 tonight. Now, I've got some new information up for you from overnight. Jackson Creek Road residents will be allowed to return to their homes permanently at 10 a.m. this morning, but the fire, it is still active. It's burned over 7,000 acres, and for those of you driving back to your homes or driving around the area, they ask you to use extreme caution. Reporting live here in Bozeman, I'm Noah Schmick, Wake Up Montana.